So it was reported this weekend that out of all the 75 or 77, whatever it is, days of his presidency so far, Donald Trump has spent every 2.8 days. So 1 day out of 3 he has spent at one of his properties.
What?
Now, let's be clear. The White House is not one of his properties. He doesn't own it yet.
Yet.
Right. It doesn't have the big T on top of it yet, right? Or the big word Trump. But either Mar-a-Lago or one of his golf courses down there or the golf course here in Virginia, right? By the way, this doesn't even count Trump Tower. He hasn't been back to Trump Tower in New York yet, which surprises me.
Oh, that's right. I guess not.
I thought he'd be up there every weekend.
Well, his wife is up
Well,
there.
his wife is up there, but this is.
But that would be a good reason to go visit, maybe.
Maybe, or his son.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd like to see them. No.
I'm not saying that he's not a loving father and husband, but if your family lives in New York and you live in Washington D.C. and you've made 0 trips to go see them,
let me ask you this question: outside of the inauguration, have you ever seen a picture of him with Barron?
No.
I haven't.
No.
Do you think he knows that he has? But anyhow, the point was that every 1 out of 3 days has been spent at a Trump property other than the White House. Nowhere else. He hasn't gone anywhere else. Hasn't gone to Camp David, right? Anywhere else. And not only that, a lot of that time has been spent on the golf course. Now, I want to say right up front, I don't give a damn how much golf he plays.
No, that's not the point.
Seriously.
You're right.
I mean, I used to be a golfer. Maybe I'll get back into it someday. I'm not criticizing the fact that he plays golf. I just want to point out that this is a guy who slammed Barack Obama all the time for how much golf he played. He once said, how could Barack Obama be out on the golf course when there's such a mess in Syria? And he was on the golf course Saturday and Sunday this weekend when there's such a mess in Syria, might we add. So our good friend Mark Knoller from CBS Radio, he did a little count. So President Obama, it was not until the 26th of April that he played golf as president. He waited until the 26th of April. Now, after that, he got a lot of golf in. He got a total in 8 years of 333 rounds of golf. Okay. So far, and this is the 10th of April, Donald Trump has played 16 rounds of golf. So the man who criticized Barack Obama for being too much time on the golf course is out there a lot earlier than Barack Obama. What? So far, only April 10, he's already had 16 rounds of golf so far, 2 rounds this weekend. And as Mark Knoller points out, he is on track to surpass Barack Obama. If he keeps at this pace, right, he will far surpass Barack Obama in how much time he spent on the golf course. Which, again, golf, that's fine. Eisenhower did it. George W. Bush did it. Barack Obama did it. Bill Clinton did it. I don't care. But you can't attack somebody else for doing it and then do the same thing yourself or do even more of it yourself.
Right, and also, you're right. I mean, if you have one of the most stressful jobs in the world. If you're president of the United States, right? You want to blow off some steam and play golf on the weekends. That's cool. I don't care. But you're right. Number one, criticizing him after the way that he or criticizing Obama and then doing the same thing is a really, really bad look. But also, he's not going there necessarily to just blow off steam. He's only going to Trump courses, as you mentioned. He's using the presidency to give free commercials to his property. Of
course.
It was what was it? It was $100,000 to join Mar-a-Lago before he was elected president. Now it's $200,000.
Ka-ching.
Yeah.
Ka-ching.
It's
Yes,
all about
indeed.
the grift.